These people, that was just another call. Salad Master. I'm doing my thing. So I started this and the phone rang, so I'm going to start all over again. More than 2,000 people gathered at Westminster Abbey to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the arrival of the Windrush generation in Britain. Prime Minister Theresa May attended the event alongside Home Secretary Sajid Javid, London Mayor Sadiq Khan, and Chada Home Secretary Diane Abbott, as well as Baroness Lawrence, mother of murdered black teenager Stephen Lawrence. The Empire Windrush landed at Tilbury on the 22nd of June 1948 as people came to Britain to help rebuild the country following World War II. Descendants of those who arrived in that era attended the service, which saw gospel choir sang the lively Jesus Hold My Hand, and actors recount stories of Windrush. So I think that was published, as part of story writing. And if I say I am a good storyteller or a good writer, I am. Theresa May government rejected petition inquiry in EYFS. And I wrote under the bottom, criminal. Yeah? Let me just go through this and put some pointers out there. As the face of Windrush, 2018. January 2018, I wrote about the murder of Charmaine Marbier. May 2018, Prime Minister Andrew Holness was in Westmoreland with TVJ, Westmoreland People Seek Peace. So now, why am I targeted on social media? Yeah? Prime Minister Theresa May attended the event. Well, as you can see, I wrote open letters to Theresa May in 2017. And that was the same year the abuse reviews were online. That was the same year Duchess Kate went to Stockwell Nursery to launch her child mental health campaign. That was the same year a lot of things happened. Police tried to section me. Malicious report of Winsome Duncan and Ryan Clement, who verbally abused me. And when I called the police, they said it was none of their business, but turned up at my house to section me from Winsome Duncan's malicious report. I wrote on Facebook I was feeling suicidal. It's in the HCT Group Impact Report 2017, 2016, across from my pictures. And when I did not committed suicide, my husband and I are now 600,000 older people in the UK say they leave their home once a week or less. London Mayor Sadiq Khan, well, June O'Sullivan is advisor to Ofsted and London Mayor Sadiq Khan. What does that say about pedophilia and why the world is the way it is, starting in the mother country? Shadow Home Secretary Diane Abbott. I have some little clippings with Diane Abbott. First met Diane Abbott down at Walworth Methodist Church Hall. I had some video with her as well, speaking. I had video with her at the thing, talking to her. Baroness Lawrence, mother of murdered black teenager Stephen Lawrence. Go on my Facebook and you will see me photograph with Neville Lawrence, different occasions. I was listening to Ground Force when I heard a voice, because the TV was on. I was working on the computer and I heard this voice, and when I turned around, it was Mr. Welch, the husband of the head mistress, Mrs. Ura Welch, Hewlin Welch, who is related to my mother. The same way the Reverend Rose Hudson Wilkins grandmother and my mother are related. What's in a name? Long lost family. Yeah? I have photos with Mr. Walters, who traveled on the Empire Windrush. There is so much I can do. Descendants of those who arrived in that era attended the service, which saw a gospel choir sung the lively chorus. Jesus hold my hand, and actor recount stories of the Windrush. And I posted something in the WhatsApp group of Tony Seeley, Windrush Playback or whatever. And Dawn Williams is going to come ask me what's the relevance of the thingy, because she's the safeguarding lead. Well, there are pedophiles who are dean. Who is the dean of the University of East London? I just wrote on my saw on my Facebook memories wanting to find out if Professor Wedderburn is brother to Carl. And I could go on and I could go on and I could go on. So let me go on and show you in my house what's in my house. Because the pedophile terrorist ring, housing for women, my mural is going up in my window again. So let them come in here. Let terrorist pedophile housing for women come in here and remove them. Yeah? Let terrorist pedophile housing for women come in here and remove them when I put them up here. Yeah? Come on, terrorist housing for women. And all the pedophiles associated with London Early Years Foundation and Richard Hartiman in childcare. Get